Hello, everyone. Welcome to Good Morning Soapstone. Please help me welcome our host and co-host, Lolly D, and trainer, Cal.
Hey, Cal. Good morning, buddy. How are you? Hi, everybody. We're so glad everybody's here. How you good today? Feeling good?
Yeah. Wednesday.
Good. It is Wednesday, and I will tell you, I had a very upsetting, emotional morning. It was terrible for me. It is absolutely terrible. Can I tell you why? Because of Horizons. It's a Horizon problem.
Because of Horizons. Oh,
yes.
no.
So
Did you get the verification thing where you had to scroll down to put your date of birth in?
Oh, you know what? No. I knew he'd get it in there. Here it comes. The abuse I take from this man. The abuse I take. Okay, no. But what did happen is yesterday they gave me this beautiful wardrobe. It was all these new clothes, and some were purchased and some were free. And I was like, I'm not going to buy anything, but loads of new free clothes. I was like, this is awesome. Yeah. So I thought, I'm going to wear that to my show tomorrow. Yeah. Guess what? The old clothes are back. They took it away. There's a safety specialist out there that hates my guts. I swear. He's taking everything away from me. They give me a house, they take it away. They give me the clothes. They just like, look what everybody else has, Lolly. Guess who doesn't? You. That's what happens to me every day. Right? That's what happens every day. So
I think what you've learned is a valuable life lesson is life's not fair. And sometimes you will see things and not be able to take them.
I know. It's just awful. This is awful. Anyway, that's my very sad story.
That's why I keep the same outfit for like a month at a time. Like,
yeah, but you get all the new stuff. You get all the new. That's a new shirt, right? Isn't that an Instagram shirt?
No, it's not an Instagram one. It was in the mirror clothes.
Did you buy it?
What you call? No, it's free. Oh, I don't pay for things. I'm tight. Except for the hoodie that I paid for because I felt like I had to. Yeah.
I saw those very expensive hoodies. I guess you got to have pub money for that. I don't have pub money.
Pub money. Yeah. I don't monetize, Lolly D.
We know you got pub money, Cal.
They neglect
By the way,
UK.
Are your shirts selling okay? Are you guys selling some of those shirts? They're cute. Yeah. Have you guys seen his British pub shirt?
100 sales worldwide.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Good.
It's not a lot, 100 sales, but I don't promote it, so yeah, it's good.
No, I'm going to get one. It's on my list. I just have to wait till, I get paid some more mad respect around here, and maybe I can afford one. I'll be doing that. Yeah, no, I'm excited about that. So, everybody, welcome. We're so grateful everybody's here. It's a nice Wednesday morning. It's still raining in California, which is awful, but because we melt. Is it raining there too? It's always raining there, though, right?
No, it's sunny.
It rained for me.
Sunny there. It did?
It rained
where you were? Okay.
See, the sun only comes out when you're smiling, Sturm, and in a good positive mood. Oh, that makes me cringe. That's why it's always raining in the UK, because we're miserable.
I get that. I can see that. I get that. No, okay. Yeah, but like in California right now, everybody's in California. It's insane. We had snow last week, which is crazy. Now, this week, I woke up to like somebody putting a hose on my window. It's blowing and raining. This is just not acceptable in California. We melt.
Hose in your window cleaner?
Yeah, well, it would have been, except it was 2:30 in the morning, so no. But anyway, so that was crazy. It's just crazy weather.
A burglar.
A burglar. Yeah, no burglars. Just water on the window.
Bad weather at the moment, haven't you?
We do, and it's not fair. We got all the traffic. We don't need the bad weather. That was not the deal. We get the good weather and the traffic and the earthquakes. That's how it's supposed to be. And the fires.
You're not selling California right now.
I'm not trying to sell California. Anybody who lives in California knows we want you all to leave. We have no problem with telling everybody, get out. It's awful. Get out of here. So yeah, I have no problem with that.
At least you'll be able to get around on your Thursday driving sessions.
Okay, careful now. Careful. Go ahead. Let's hear it. Go ahead. My wheelchair or my cane?
No,
which is it going to be?
So, like you driving your car.
Oh, okay. All right, Cal. He's taking it easy on me today, thankfully. Anyway, today we have we have an amazing guest we're very excited about. And she brought a friend with her, a fellow builder. We have the amazing Kate Austin and her partner, Brooke, today. Will you ladies come on up? If you guys don't know these two, they are really, really fantastical builders. Kate was one of the first worlds I saw. She has these great worlds. From my perspective, what I remember when I look at Kate's worlds are her. Micah, you might have to hit that music off. I remember the incredible waterfalls. She's got, I'm sure you've seen them, Cal, beautiful waterfalls and the reflective water. I mean, Kate, you are the master at that.
Amazing.
It is fabulous. So that's what I love most about your worlds. Is that, but I want you to tell everybody a little bit, and you all as well, Brooke, a little bit about yourselves before y'all got to the metaverse. So Kate, you want to start?
About me, I have a small background in art. I work in currently I work in cancer research. And this is I've been looking for a creative outlet for a while. I used to be heavily involved in art, like many years ago, and got some scholarships in college and had like some exhibitions and museums and stuff like that. But since then, I just it fell off as I became an adult and had different responsibilities. And I kind of came into Horizon and saw that, you were able to, create these worlds in here, and that was such a amazing thing. And I was just really excited to get started on that. And I'm just happy to have this kind of creative outlet.
So how did you learn how to build here in Horizons? Did you do the tutorials from video or just pick it up yourself, or what'd you do?
I had Dimster. I'm not sure if you know who Dimster is, but Dimster helped me with my first world, which was from the island of Lost, from the show Lost. And he showed me the basics and Snap Tool and kind of how to do the simple things, and that was invaluable to me for him to show me those things. And also, video tutorials have been invaluable to me as well, especially for anything related to scripting. I think I have one of Lakes's tutorials in.
Uh-oh.
Nope.
You froze just for a second. Thankfully you're back, but just for a second you froze. That's Horizons, right?
Yeah, I've been doing that. Sorry, yeah.
That's okay. It's okay. We just don't want to lose you. That has happened. That has happened. Go ahead.
So what I did learn, I was speaking to Kate just before the show, and what she did tell me here, and she's going to hate telling me this, is that she believes that if she helps somebody or teaches somebody how to build, it's pretty much 50% theirs. So Dimster owns 50% of your worlds, right?
True. I guess by that logic, you're going to give him credit for.
She's going to regret telling me that now.
I'm fine. We can give it to Dimster. He deserves it.
No, fantastic builds all round, and they're just amazing.
They are.
Do you know, my team take me there quite a lot. Little Madam loves your world so much, and we'd just be sat there and we're just looking around like, oh, this is beautiful. So good work. Yeah, very good work.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I love Little Madam too. She's wonderful.
Yeah.
She is. She's a good person. And Brooke, what brought you to Horizons?
Just lack of stuff to do. I got an Oculus to do in my free time when I'm not at work. I'm a pharmacy technician for an insurance company in America, and I started at Walmart. Yeah, it's really brought me to be more social and to have more stuff to do and stay busy, and it helps with that depression of having nothing to do and just being bored all the time. So I haven't really built much on here. I only have one world, but I do enjoy the socialization part of it and getting to meet all the wonderful people on here.
Well, I know that you help many people build, though. You may only have one world that's exclusively yours, but I know you've helped many people build. I've seen you
Yeah, I
around for
tested
quite
a
a
lot
while.
of world. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she's
Yeah.
done scripts for my worlds too, and put in the DJ booths and stuff like that. So I'm really, really happy for her help.
Yes. Yeah. It's nothing better than having good friends to help you out, even if they're there mostly to listen to you while you're throwing things at them, bouncing things off of them. I'm a tester for a whole lot of people, which I love. I love watching them build, but, I get
Me
a little
too.
input, a little bit here and there that I get to do. So it's kind of nice. Yeah. It's a good thing. You be quiet. You be quiet.
I was going to say, you are
He's giggling
definitely
over
a
there.
weapon. She's a weapon in edit mode. Just don't let her in edit mode.
He is right. The reason he says that is because I have a world that Takatato built for me, my Let's Talk About It studio, and Cal has come in graciously and altered a lot of things. Takatato did the basic world, and then Cal came in and did a whole bunch of stuff, and then Cal would not be there, and I'd be like, well, I can move this one thing, and all of a sudden he turned around and the entire floor is up in the air. I'm like, oh my gosh, Cal, you have to come up here. My ceiling is now my. Anyway, he just laughs at me. He's like, Lolly, quit going into edit mode. Just don't go into edit mode.
Yeah, so she's banned. Do you know what? I wish they moved the publishing menu away from edit mode so you can publish from your normal menu.
Yeah,
It needs to be
that would be
Yeah.
better.
I'm certain she'd go boop, and then she's like grab, and then publish.
Yeah, I have done that a couple times.
I can tell.
Well, I'm getting better at not touching things. I'd go way out from the world and do things and then bring it in. That way I don't get myself in trouble. So Kate,
That's very smart.
yeah, that's the only way I can do it. Otherwise I am grabbing things and snapping things together, and all of a sudden it's a couch attached to a floor, and it's insane. Anyway, Brooke, tell us about the world that you did first. Which one was the first one you started to mention it? What was that?
It was my beach house.
Yours was
just
your
my
beach
first
house.
build. Yeah, it was a beach house.
Okay.
And it's not anything big or anything. It's just my happy little first world. I'm very proud of it. It's very pretty. And
You've got the pretty stained glass window, haven't you? On the
yes,
wall?
yes.
Ooh, I like that.
Thank you.
That's
Yes.
nice.
Yeah, it's
Very
really cool.
good.
Yeah.
What about yours,
Very
Kate?
good.
My first world. It was the island from Lost, the TV show Lost.
Yes, it was. Yeah. So,
And,
what made you
if you
think of building
recognize-
that in here?
It was always kind of my dream place to be. It's my favorite show. And watching that show was just not only was the show great, but I always wished I was on the island. Low key kind of always whatever I'm gonna play, I'm I kind of wish we would float off and crash on an island with Desmond. But yeah. But yeah, that was my dream place, and it was shot on the North Shore of Oahu, which then led me to create Oahu at Night, which was a kind of a hybrid between the North Shore of Oahu and my grandmother's, the beach that my grandmother's house was on.
Lovely.
So it's a little bit of a nostalgia thing. But yeah, I was just such a Lost fan and wishing that I could be on the island from Lost, and I kind of made that happen.
You are technically, yeah. Exactly. Just without your favorite character being there beside you.
Yeah. No Desmond so far.
No Desmond.
Unfortunately.
All Desmonds and... Well, Brooke, you can make a new account, right? You could
be Desmond.
Be Kate's Desmond.
One of the things I like, Kate, about your worlds are the bikes that you have in there. That's really cool. How we can sit on those bikes and literally float. And I saw that you posted, I've got a chance to go back on them. You said that you made the ride a little bit smoother, or I can't remember what tweaks you made to it, but you posted something about improving the bike ride.
Oh, I think Horizon did that for me. There was it's just keyframe animation, so I didn't really do anything to it, but it used to be when you were like a passenger on something moving, it would be very shaky. And if you looked at another avatar, it would be shaking a little bit. And whatever update there was to Horizon, now you can look at the avatars and they look completely smooth and they look nice now. So I was very thank you, Horizon, for fixing that.
Yeah. That's one of my favorite things about your worlds, though. You can just sit on this bike and it takes you around the entire world and you can see everything. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Yeah, your worlds are very explorable, and which is really fun. It's not just, you can't go here and there. You can go all over. The Oahu at night is absolutely gorgeous. I love that one. That's the one I saw first with the water, the shimmering water. Just beautiful. Yeah.
Oh, thank
very
you.
good. So what is your favorites of all the ones you've made?
I think Oahu at night is probably my favorite. That one has, like I was saying, it's kind of a little bit of an offshoot of my grandmother's, like the beach that she lives near in Massachusetts. You don't go in there and think Massachusetts at all, but there's a lot of Massachusetts in in Oahu and Amalfi. Yeah, I see it. I can see my grandmother's little, like the little cove that she lived near. Nice. So just for that alone, I think that's my favorite. And then Amalfi is kind of my runner up because I just put so much time and effort into that was really like my love child. I guess it's like my passion project.
That one makes me feel like I'm in an exotic resort. I like that. It's very, and I love how everything you do is so open. Like the rooms are so open to nature and stuff. It just feels really good in there. I like that. Everything's wide open. And we were talking yesterday how you add the little, I guess for lack of a better word, the Easter eggs, the little surprises. And I did notice the one you have in the apartment yesterday with the people across the way. That is cool. Where you could see little people partying in the window across the aisle or across the street. I think that's a big addition. That's neat. Yeah, I like that.
Just having
that's really good.
little hidden things that people can search for and find. And I think that's another thing too about Amalfi that people always ask, like, can we go down? Can we go in? Can we go in the buildings? And like there's secret passageways and there's little like living rooms and stuff that you can go into in the buildings. And for the Serena's apartment, since it's it's based off of Gossip Girl, and it's kind of like you can like kind of spy and see like what people are doing across the street, like in the other buildings. And so yeah, I like putting in like little things that if you look closely enough, you might find little details that you wouldn't have otherwise noticed.
And there's a lot of people who actually enjoy that in here. There are people that's what they do. They go looking for that stuff. So it's fun for them in particular. Yeah, I know a lot of those people. They go, how do we get around this corner? How do we do that? Turn to transport mode and try it that way. So yeah, they're fun. Yeah. So how did the two of you connect up? Were you just met as friends before, or how'd that work out?
Yeah.
I think we met in Oahu at night.
Yeah, we did.
A really long time ago.
A really long time ago, like March or April. April, probably.
It's like a really long time in meta years.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding, right? We always talk about that. What's one day in here is like, I don't know, 6 months in the real world or something. I don't know. It's amazing. You go, that was either like 2 days ago or about 6 months ago. We're not sure.
Right.
Which it was.
Yeah.
It makes no difference.
Right.
So I'm so sorry to interrupt. I actually have an emergency. I actually need to shoot off. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, guys, keep up the good work. I can't wait to watch us back on the video. But yeah, so sorry. I've got to shoot. Love you guys.
Yeah,
bye, trainer.
Right.
Bye. Yeah. He'll tell us later. He's got a lot of irons in the fire, so who knows? Could be a lot of different things. So hopefully nothing's health wise with anyone. So anyway, ladies, so you two became friends, and then what was your first thing that you built together? What did you work on together?
Well,
she's always been a tester.
Worlds,
I've
always been a tester. But we've done some birthday party worlds. But I'm pretty much a tester for her. The first thing I ever scripted for her was the DJ booth and
Sandra
Finnew. Yes, Sandra Finnew. And yeah, that's about the extent of my work with her. I just test things.
Well, you know what, though? When your tester knows your work and they kind of know your style, it really helps because they can probably catch something that you might miss, right? Because they know you and know that that would bother you, like ripping and things like that people worry about. So, yeah, that's very helpful to have a tester that you know and is always going to be there for you. So that's really helpful. What was the name of that world you said? It was a person's name that you just said. Sandra what? What was that?
Sandrift.
Oh, Sandrift. I thought you were saying Sandra. And I'm like, oh, did you guys dedicate a world? Okay. I got you. So Sandrift is the world. All right. So how many do you have altogether now, Kate? You've got quite a few.
Oh, probably that I've published myself. I probably have like maybe 6 or 7. Yeah, it's a few now, but I think with collaborations and whatever I'm editor on, I have quite a lot more. I probably have like 30 more worlds that I've kind of had like some sort of hand in.
There's several that you help other people on and you can see your style in there a little bit, even though, you know, it's someone else's world. I can see that sometimes too. So yeah, people get like a little bit of a trademark. We start seeing like Takatato, not always, but a lot of times I can see, Takatato's fingerprints are on this. I don't know if it's the colors or what it is, but I can just tell he's got something to do with worlds. Yeah.
A really good signature style.
I made it. Yes. Yeah, he does. He really does. And with you, anytime I see one of those magnificent waterfalls, I'm always like, I wonder if Kate made that because your waterfalls are just incredible. What do you attribute that to? Are you like layering them? What are you doing to make them look so amazing? I mean, you don't have to tell, but
I think it depends on which one because I don't have like a specific like way to do it, but it's just like some transparent text, particle effects, sometimes projectile launchers too. I just kind of use a combination of things to make the effect.
Soapstone.
And with the water as well, I kind of do a different thing each time I make a new world. I'm always experimenting with different ways to, make the sky or make make water effects or. There's just I spend a lot of time build mode experimenting with things.
Yes,
probably too much time.
Now, what shows to me about you is you're distinct, and it's nobody else has the things that you have. Yours is yours, and I mean it's obvious that you created it, and it's unique, and it's beautiful. So we really, really appreciate your work. It's really good. I like it. Hi, Super's always working out on his treadmill. I always give him credit. He inspires me. Can
I say something?
Does anyone? Yeah, of course. I was just going to ask if anyone wanted to ask the question. Come on up. Where'd you go? Oh, Micah, you got to turn the open mic off. I'm sorry. I should have told. Okay, now you can come, Super. Sorry. Come on up.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. Well, don't mind me. If I'm out of breath, I'm on a treadmill, so let me pause. All right. So yeah, no, I just want to say, like, I love your worlds, Kate. I'm actually like, what I love the most about your worlds is that, like, it brings back an old memory of mine when we were in Hawaii with my family, right, with my kids. So I have like a certain connection to your world. So when I saw Oahu at night, the Sandrift venue, what you guys did together, that was awesome. So I just want to say thank you, and thank you for being a great creator. And I'm actually really inspired by the stuff that you guys do. So
thank you, Super.
That's great. Thanks, Super. That was nice. That was really great. Anybody else have something they want to say right now? Takatato? Nothing, Takatato? Come on, Sturminator. Go ahead. Come on, Sturm. Come up.
So I like to ask this every time. What has been your biggest challenge in the metaverse, and how have you overcome that?
The biggest challenge in the metaverse? That is a question.
Where to start?
Yeah. I think there was like a little learning curve in learning how to build. That was quickly overcome with the help of Dimster and Video, and so the creative process has been wonderful. I think the biggest challenge for me has been promoting my world or getting people into the world. I still kind of struggle with getting people in and getting them populated and kind of marketing myself. I think that's my biggest challenge. I'm still working on it. And I really, really appreciate things like this where you're helping to promote the creators here. I really appreciate you. And also the Soapstone for putting my doors out, and that helps so much. And I really just wanted to say that I appreciate that from you and Aaron.
Well, I'm glad that you see that, and this is something we were talking about in a larger group too. Is I think one of the things we all need to do is promote each other a little bit. Even on social media, it doesn't hurt to be friends with everybody on Instagram and Facebook and all of that, and like their posts. You know how it is. People like winners, so when they see that your post has 45 likes, they're like, hey, this person, must be something. And then they start paying attention as opposed to having 1 or 2 likes. And if we would just do that for each other, and keep track of what everybody's doing. And, I know you guys do this. I like to say, Kate's great at this and Casper's good at that. And they need to meet. And I love to do that. And then when those 2 people collaborate, it's so beautiful. You're like, I introduced them. They probably would have found each other eventually, but it just feels great when that these 2 together would be amazing. And that feels good too. So, we all need to do more of that, I think. Support each other.
I agree.
Yeah. Okay, Takatato, come on. You have something to say. I know you do. Just say something. Get up here. Get up here and be supportive, Takatato.
Get up there.
Don't put me on the spot,
Get up.
please.
I'm putting you on the spot right
Too
now.
late.
I'm putting
Too
you on
late,
the spot,
dude.
and this
Get
is the
up.
spot.
Oh, man.
I'm putting you on this very spot right here.
Because he's so shy.
Yeah, I know.
Shy.
I know, right?
He's
All
never
right, my
shy.
question is, what's your top 5 favorite worlds in Horizon?
Ooh.
Top 5 favorite worlds
That's-
in Horizon.
That's a pretty
Boy,
good question.
that is a really good
that-
question.
yeah.
You're gonna make
Top
a lot of
5,
friends. and
that's
some
a
enemies.
lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, 5 is quite a lot. I loved my favorite world for a long time was from Spacey Dodge and Meta
yep.
Jorgen. It was called Club Polygon for a really long
Yeah.
time. I loved
That's
that
a good
one.
one.
That's a good one, yeah, for sure.
I loved
it is.
Taka's
It's a good
work too. I loved the Rainy Apartment when he was
No,
on
don't-
hiatus. I
don't
would
mention his
go
name.
in there.
Don't mention
Super.
it.
Um,
My bad.
Don't you think, Kate, it has a lot to do with your moods too? I do. Like I go into the Woodstock world in the morning sometimes because I like to get, revved up with the music in there. I love the music. So I'll go in there. But then other mornings I'm like, no matter how hard I try, I go in there and I just still don't feel it. Then I end up going somewhere really quiet. And so I think, it all depends on the mood. So there's lots of favorites, I think. Lots of cool
Yeah.
in here.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I love world
Go on.
hopping and exploring new ones too.
You've not
it's hard
answered the
to-
question, Kate. You're
I
fine.
got-
We're trying not to answer the
Come on.
question, Iggy. You don't notice
Hey,
a
come on.
dodge when you see it?
No,
Go
there's
ahead,
such
go ahead,
dodges
Micah.
around it. Come on, Kate. No. I want to hear it.
Mike is in the booth. Mike is in the booth. Go ahead.
Damn it.
What worlds have been your biggest inspiration?
Ooh,
That's a good one.
That was going to be my question. You.
That's a good question. Let me think. I think going back to Taka, and he's gonna wave me off again. But he made some really beautiful like beach resort stuff that was very pretty, and so that was part of
Excuse me.
inspiration in here.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Let me think.
That one to
I
sneeze,
love
dude.
Sadie Chan's
Wasn't a
work.
sneeze.
Oh yeah.
She's a fantastic creator. And a lot of Dempster too. Like I spent a lot of time in Dempster's worlds.
Oh yeah, he's dope.
Like Honey, I Shrunk the Meta Kids and The Labyrinth. I think The Labyrinth is one of the most like best kept secrets of Horizon. It's like the most underrated worlds. I loved that world. So I think just learning how his building process was while he was doing that too. I think I need to give that one a shout out. The Labyrinth by Dempster.
Yeah, let's give it up for the people that do all the complicated puzzles and stuff in here. I mean, like, there's building, and then there's now a game on top of it, and those puzzles are something. We have a master puzzle person over here, Alma. She's one of our producers, and in fact, Waffle Copters to her idol is going to be our guest here in a couple of weeks. Look at her; she's getting
Oh wow!
Ooh,
I love
all
Waffle.
shook up.
Yeah,
She's getting all shook up over that
Get
one.
him in here.
Yeah, so he's going to be here in a couple weeks. We're excited about that too. But yeah, give it up for those people, man. That's something to not only build to make it interesting, but now make it all make sense in the form of a puzzle. That's crazy. That's just a lot of work. Yeah. So, anybody else have a comment or a question? You can be off topic. We're just up here talking to Kate and Brooke. So, anybody have anything else they want to say? Go on, Iggy. Say it.
No, no, I can't.
No.
Because
You can't? Did you have something to say back there? I see you waving your arms around. Come on, Nanook. Come up.
Yes. So I actually just had a quick point. Circling back to building and scripting, I help out in a lot of worlds in editing and building and making fine details with a lot of my friends. But I am horrible at scripting. That's probably my biggest downfall. But I just recently found out, if anybody has access to it, ChatGPT, you can actually punch in the script that you want to write, and ChatGPT will show you exactly how to write it in Horizon World, so that way you can then translate it over
What is
to your script. ChatGPT is basically an AI that you punch in questions or survey or basically any information, and it'll give you the answer to your question in an easy to read format.
Where is it? Is it its own site?
You can
So
just
can
Google
I
search
ask it why I'm single?
Yes, and it might give you.
We all know why you're
a
single,
smart
Iggy.
response.
Hey,
What is it?
don't you dare, Lolly.
Chat.
Don't you bloody dare.
GPT. G as in girl, B as in boy, T as in Tom.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So I actually found that out, and it has made scripting for me so much easier.
Wow, that's good to know.
That is
That's
great.
great.
Kind of
Thank
weak
you
at
for sharing
scripting,
that.
too. Thank you.
Aaron, I know you were thinking about saying something. Come on up.
Sure, thank you. Thanks. Hello.
Why, dude?
Hello.
Aaron, anybody who doesn't know Aaron, he is the creator of the Soapstone.
Yeah, with help from a lot of friends.
A little bit of help.
Community
A little bit of
here. I'll Ace the Base. Happy birthday, Ace.
Happy birthday!
Whose
Yeah.
birthday? Whose birthday?
It's Ace back there.
Yeah. Yeah, and of course, my friends at Inspire Create Labs and building this. But Kate, as you know, I'm a huge fan of your work. The stuff I think you worked on it with Dempster, the Hawaii place. What's the name of that?
Yeah, that was a long while back.
Yeah. What's the name of that world again? I'm trying to remember that. But I'll tell you, that place is a real special spot for me. Almost special enough for me to remember the name of the world.
Oh, wow, yeah.
But
I always have a really hard to pronounce or hard to remember name for all my worlds. People are like, "What is it? Amalfi? It's Oahu." People are like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. But my wife, who doesn't spend a lot of time in a headset, she's in here every once in a while. But her and I went on a metaverse date, and that was actually our first stop.
Oh, that's
So that was
wonderful.
that was super cool. Yeah, I love your work again. Like everything that you build, it's got just a real immersive vibe to it. Like it just feels like you're there sitting on the balcony overlooking the villa or sitting on the beach in Hawaii in a little place. It's really really cool. So thanks for sharing your talents with all of us. And Brooke, pleasure to.
Hello.
We haven't crossed paths a whole lot that I can
No.
remember, right? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Cool. Well, you must be someone special because Lolly does a wonderful job of bringing just some heavy hitters on this show. So pleasure to meet you, Brooks. Pleasure to see you
Nice to
again,
meet you,
Kate,
too.
and Lolly.
Yeah,
Thanks again
thank you.
for all that you do with
Thanks
Good
for being
Morning
here, Aaron.
Soapstone. Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate
All
you
right.
being here for us. Yeah, thank
Oh,
you.
absolutely,
Thank you.
absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I
All right.
love to hear stuff like that. I mean, that's kind of what keeps me in Horizon too, to hear that, you know, you bring your wife in for a date. And I actually had someone propose in Oahu at night, like an actual real marriage proposal in Oahu at night.
I believe it.
So that's kind of, that's the stuff that's like really like profoundly affecting me, that, you know, having actual dates in there and everything, the experience, that's
I think
really
that's
wonderful to hear.
that is yeah, and that is the greatest part about this. I mean, I know we initially come in and it feels cartoony, but it's getting less and less cartoony. But as we keep evolving and being in here, it does feel more real. And I get stress relief here. I mean, real stress relief from going places like your world.
Yeah.
Like, you know, or on a boat. I was on a boat yesterday, just cruising around going, you know, I'm relaxing. This feels great watching the water. And it's just, I just love Horizons and everything it's giving us. And I'm so grateful and thankful for people like you that have these skills. And you guys have just even her water alone, you just have to go look at it. I know we have a door out there for her apartment, Serena's apartment, but make sure when you check that out, you do go around and look at the other creations that they have, because absolutely stunningly beautiful and gives you that vibe of a resort. It's just amazing. I love it. Anybody else have a question?
Excellent.
Comment? No, we're all good. Go ahead, Casper. Come on up. Just jump up. There you go.
I'm Casper. So, question. I just wanted to know, like, what was your best, like, that you collaborated with in Horizon that you thought, you know, top, and can go to top 6 or top 7 of the collabs that you did in Horizon.
Top 6 or top
Did
7?
Takatato send you up here? Okay, never mind.
I think
pay him.
Everybody should check out Blood Moon Cabin that I made with Taka. That's probably my favorite collaboration. It looks beautiful.
KateAusten108.
Yeah, it is a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
nice.
It's a good one. Yeah, you two you two mesh very well together. You and Takatato styles. I think it is. It's a good combo. I like it. I see what you two do together. It works. So that's really cool. Yeah, we are making fun of Takatato, but he's actually quite the builder.
He's a good builder. Yeah,
I think I told you guys 500 times he built my Let's Talk About It studio. So I love that studio, and he did a great job there. Okay, anybody else? Any questions, comments, anything? Nothing? Okay,
Yeah,
we're good.
One more.
Okay, yeah,
Miss
go ahead.
Brooke.
Oh,
we've
I'm
not
sorry,
heard about
Mikey.
what
1
you've
minute. Go ahead. No, Iggy, please come back up. I was telling Micah 1 second.
Sorry.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, Miss Brooke, we've not heard about what you've been doing and how you've been making your worlds and stuff like that. So let's talk. What you doing?
Yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm working on a few things. Like I'm working on an office for a company I'm a part of, and I'm also working on a cabin of some sort, which probably will take a while. I'm not like too invested in that right now. But what I do is I do a lot of social media and stuff for the metaverse. That's where my focus is like getting stuff out there on social media and promoting stuff and building my following. And that's my biggest pride and joy, is my social media account for the metaverse. So
well, that's all important. That's very
Right.
important. That's how we're bringing people, I think, some people to the metaverse, right? They're seeing it there and coming and jumping in, or at least seeing different worlds that they didn't know existed. I see a whole lot of worlds on there I don't know about until I see them on social media. So I'm grateful for that. So yeah, that's very helpful. Hi, Jason. How are you doing? Anybody else? I don't want to miss anybody. So if I'm missing you, just come up whenever you feel like it and let us know you
I
got
have a
something to
question.
say. Okay, Micah, go ahead.
I feel like Brooke may have just answered the question, but what are your guys' biggest aspirations as builders here in the Soapstone, sorry, in Horizon?
Aspirations. I just would like to, I don't know, kind of build a lot more, get more collaborations out there, probably, you know, get going with more, commissions and paid work would be very nice.
No, always the bloody money.
Well, it's nice to be,
Which is fair
you
enough.
know.
Yeah, it's fair enough. Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and I mean, it's not about the money, but it would be nice to have, you know, some projects
Come
to
on,
work
Kate.
on.
It's all about the
Stuff like
bloody
that.
money.
You know, Iggy, though, I will say people that I know in here that are making money still are doing a whole lot of other stuff for people they know, or people that they know somebody's asked them to help.
Yeah,
they still do
same.
it. Yeah, they're
doing
still
it,
doing
yeah,
it. So
yeah.
I don't disparage them for wanting to be paid for what they do.
Oh no,
I mean, there
don't
are
get me
big.
wrong. I didn't mean it that way.
No, I know, but I just want to say this. There are corporations coming in here and they are going to be making money. You know, that's their plan. I mean, Horizon's plan is to make money. Clearly, we know that, right? So if Horizons doesn't make money, what would be Facebook or whatever Meta's motivation? And if I'm wrong, you guys can correct me, but what would be their motivation for keeping the platform? So money has to be part of it, you know, but there's plenty of us that, you know, money's not going to be a factor always. There's always going to be people just coming in, enjoying themselves. But, you know, it's on the backs of these people doing all of this hard work for us. So, yeah. So I'm okay with them getting money.
Yeah, you want to get paid for the hard work you do, which is understandable. Yeah, and I will part all the money I've got into you guys making the best things you do.
Yeah,
always.
Me too. Yeah, but I think we just have to recognize that it is essentially going to be part of this, or what would be Meta's motivation for keeping. But I think that's got to be number one for them.
I agree.
Yeah. And that's fine with me. I love it. I'm having fun. And there's so many free things for us to do anyway in here. You know, we don't have to spend money. You know, even in the Soapstone, we've got a supporters wall. But if you don't want to, and you just want to be coming here and go to all the shows and be part of everything and never be part of the supporters wall, Aaron's perfectly fine with that. And it's amazing. We have a good time anyway.
Glad Aaron's okay with that.
He is. He totally is. There's no pressure for anyone to be a supporter in here. It's just people want to, and that's how it works out. So anyway, ladies, do you have any parting things you'd like to say?
Become a supporter.
Yeah, you come to support. That's right.
Hi, Jen. Jen's got a question. Come on, Jen. Come on up.
Yes. Hi, ladies. How are you? How many hours does it take to build a world? Since I'm fairly new and trying to explore, how long does it take you to build one of your worlds?
It depends on what the world is. I think for example, the Sandrift venue took me like 2 days to build. It really wasn't very much, but something like Amalfi was like 50 hours of time because it's so detailed and like getting all the lighting right, and there's a lot of interactive scripting stuff like that, and then updating it as well. If you take all of that into account, it was somewhere around like 50 hours for me to create Amalfi. But yeah, it all depends.
It does. And keep in mind that, she's an original creator. She's creating all her own content, where someone like me who doesn't have any building experience or ability or really desire to become a big builder, we can just open a blank world, pull up an environment, pull up a floor, start pointing and clicking things. Thankfully for good builders who have created these assets for us that we now can just point and click. So you can build a world in an hour. You couldn't do that 2 years ago, right? Everything was from scratch. But now there's just tons of things in the asset library. So I was just commenting yesterday to Takatato that one of the worlds in here for a while was a template. Somebody had taken a template and changed like 3 things, and it was one of the top worlds, the top 20. And I was like, really? But it's a matter of how they directed traffic, what little changes did they make, who saw it at the right time. It's just crazy. Just who knows? So anyway. All right. Anybody else? Freeland, are you just jumping, or did you have something you want to say? You just jumping? Go ahead, Jason. Did you want to say something? Come on up.
Sure. I want to say something.
Come on.
That's all right. Hey, ladies. How are you doing? Good morning. And
Good morning.
hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
All right. So I'll take this off stage. I want to talk about the TOS of metaverse.
TOS?
Terms of service.
Oh, okay. Right now? What about it?
Well, I mean, I kind of comes down to her question about how long it takes to build a universe and everything, but how to run your metaverse, your independent metaverse.
Yeah.
Because you can make a world, but all you're going to do is get flooded by 5 and 6 year olds. And then how do you police that? And then how do you stop from getting banned from your own world because they banned you? And there's either an AI algorithm that's watching over us all, watching.
So, Aaron, are you going to address that? Looks like Aaron's coming up to address that question.
He would be the expert in this.
Jen,
answer that.
And actually, I'm just going to punt on that one. Jason, I know you've voiced some concerns on a lot of different platforms and had that conversation in a lot of different ways. But let's keep this focused on the great work that Kate and Brooke are doing and all that. So, thank you.
Sorry.
Thanks, Aaron.
All right. Okay. Anybody else? Come on, Freeland. Come on up.
Oh.
What's up, guys? So I was just curious, any tips on, I've been building now for about a year, but I haven't been able to get monetized yet. Any tips for becoming monetized, for joining the program?
Let me say, Mr. Fredlands has made some of the best wills on the Horizon Wills. You need to check him out.
All right.
He is.
Shout
Horizon
out to
Water
Mr.
Park.
Friendlands. All right. Good for you. All right. Oh, Kate's
right, you owe me money.
So do you have any advice for monetization, Kate?
I just a number of things. I don't really have any ideas as to how to get monetized. I think there's a number of aspects that they look at. If you have, I don't know, just keep building, getting your stuff out there, and getting more involved in the community. In the building community. I guess those are the only tips that I can give you. As for like what the criteria is that they're looking for, I don't know if I could speak to that, but just it wouldn't hurt to get a more diversified portfolio. I guess in my own words. Just do different things and just getting out into the community a lot more. I'm guessing. I mean, I don't want to speak for Meta itself. I'm not really.
On a note, where Friendland is saying, what about the clothing line? I mean, like NFTs and stuff like that. Is that a possibility? Or I mean, like clothing, like if you can independently make your own clothing, because I've seen that there's like people making like, this is an independent Prada. Obviously, it's not from Prada, but is and I paid $8.99 for that. So, is there room for like monetization in that form?
No, 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 no.
Well, again, I can't really speak for the monetization program.
Yeah. Can I? Oops, sorry. Can I join you guys?
Sure.
You might as well just stay up here.
I want to be with the cool kids hanging out.
You're with the cool kids, Aaron. You can be up here.
Yeah, I know, Kate. That those lines of questions probably put you in an awkward spot because anybody who's in a monetization program signs an NDA to make sure that we're not releasing details on programs that are under
You're not
under
allowed to speak
development.
about it.
Yep. So
Can't talk about
so
it.
yeah, there's a lot of things that people that are in any kind of monetization program just aren't at liberty to talk about.
In other words, you can't discuss
so
this
that's
at this
why-
time.
Yeah, exactly, Sturm. There's some things that I'm not at liberty to discuss at this time. So, yeah, I think the key thing, and Kate was kind of alluding to this as well, is the whole monetization thing. It's under development. They're figuring it out. So the best thing to do is to focus on adding value to those around you. If you can figure out how to add value, how to build worlds that people enjoy and genuinely engage with, those are the things that ultimately will lead to opportunities down the road. And as Lally said, if you look at people that have been the most successful in Horizon Worlds, these are people that pour into the community across the board. These are people that build to build. These are people that create to create. And so, so that's what I would encourage you to do is just go after what's going to add value. Just go after what's going to be enjoyable for people. And then the rest of it will come out as it comes out. You know what I mean? Cool.
That's so true. Yeah, it just comes to you, I think. The opportunities start coming to you if you just keep making connections in here. And to me, that's, going in world hopping, go into worlds, talk to the creators. You meet people, you see things, they tell you things that you didn't know before. Just keep reaching out and pulling in. And I think it just makes this whole world we have smaller and smaller and so much more informed and connected. It's just great. It's a wonderful place. So
indeed.
Yeah.
And Lally, I know we're getting towards the end of the show here, but there is kind of a special way that I'd like to end it when it's time. I don't want to push into that, but when it's time to end, I gotta.
Well, we are at our end. We are at our end. So unless Kate and Brooke have something else they want to deliver or anyone has any other questions, I don't want to leave anybody's questions out. Are we good? Are we all good? Yeah, because we want to see what's special. So let's find out what's going on that's special.
All right. Well, we're going to do this. We're going to do it right now. So a lot of you guys know that we have a pretty extensive training process that we go through here in the Soapstone. The people that come in and become producers in here, they have to train at multiple different shows. They have conversations with people. They meet with at least 4 of our leads on separate occasions to talk through the culture of the Soapstone and to make sure it's a very good fit and that they're prepped to handle all the things that we handle in here as producers. Alma Jean is our lead training coordinator, and she just does a spectacular job.
Yeah,
I had an
Alma.
opportunity this past weekend to meet with her in person, and she unveiled her black book of magic tricks, which is the filing system for all the people that are going through training and the status and all that.
I've
And
seen her
I
with that
was-
book on the calls. She's always got that book out taking notes.
Yeah, that.
I don't want to be on that book.
Yeah, that book is incredible. And her organizational skills, her interpersonal skills are just phenomenal. And she does such a thing. So throw some big confetti for Alma.
Yay, Alma.
And all the work
Yes.
that she
Yes.
does. And let's throw some confetti for Bart, who is our moderator
Bart!
today. Bart, can you join us on
Bart!
stage here?
All right. Hi, Bart. Yay.
Hiya.
Hi. This is good. This is special.
Whoa, the soul. Do I kneel?
No.
No, you can just stand there and be you, my friend, because I am like so thrilled that you are through the training process. You in particular are somebody that I'm very excited to see how the future plays out for you here in the Soapstone and in Horizon Worlds. Because to my understanding, you speak 7 languages. Is that correct?
I do, yes. Yes,
7 languages. Can you guys believe that? Throw some confetti for that.
Drunk, sober, stoned. Welcome.
You got me. You worked me out.
He only speaks 1. It's sarcasm. Yeah. So, man, the way that the doors that you're going to open to be able to connect with and communicate with people that we might miss if we weren't here is incredible. And I'm excited. I know Lolly's excited about some of the things you've talked about. Alma is just thrilled that you're through training. And, sir, welcome to the team.
Yay! Thank you.
Right.
And once again, thank you. And once again, thank you very much to everyone, to you, Lolly, to Unemployed, to Alma, to Ace the Base, everyone, and all the producers who have been so helpful. And I'm really enjoying my time on Soapstone. Thanks.
Yeah.
Cheers. Thanks.
All right. Cheers,
I'm gonna
Bart.
go off now and go back to moderating.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Is that it?
Well, this has been fun, Aaron. Hey, we always tease Aaron because he always says that. He always says that. No, Kate, Brooke, thank you guys so much for taking time out of your day to be here. Not only do you guys build like crazy in here, you also are very busy people with jobs, important jobs. So thank you both for taking the time. We appreciate you very much. And thank all of you for being here. Some of you come every week, and we're so grateful to have you. Alma, thanks for being here. Ace, happy birthday. Thanks, Sturm.
Yeah.
Jen, it was good to see you. Iggy, Bart, so excited for you. Congratulations. And Micah, thank you, my friend. You did an excellent job up there. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day, and we'll see you later. Next week is Aaron. Next week on this show, we will have Aaron and the Inspire team who are going to tell us all about building the new Soapstone. So that's going to be exciting. That's going to be exciting. So see you guys later. Thank you all. Thank you. So, ladies.